G'day vegans, we have another situation going on here. Sebastian Coe, recently head of the IAAF. Sebastian Coe, full natty bra, Sebastian Coe. Let's say it again. Sebastian, full natty bra, Coe. And so now he's the head of the IAAF, and he says that all the recent doping scandals that were brought to light, not by the IAAF, but by the German ARD publications. Well, Sebastian's opinion is that's not very good, it's a witch's hunt. Anyway, so we've got two Kenyans busted at the recent World Champs in Beijing. We have Manunga, 21-year-old busted, and Zachary. And don't you love the transparency that IAAF has? They haven't mentioned what these girls got caught for. The only way we found out about it is because the media found out. So the IAAF, in my opinion, is dirty as fuck. And you got someone like Sebastian Coe, who claims to have never taken nothing. Let's have a look at Sebastian Coe's world record for the mile. And we have a 3:47 in 1981, before drugs, before even steroids were illegal in the US, and before blood doping was banned by IOC back in 1986. And blood doping was, you can't even fucking hardly test for it until maybe 2012. So you have Sebastian Coe smashing out world records, claiming he did it on bread and water. Now, if you can do that, if you can set athletics world records on bread and fucking water, you must be one hell of a fucking coach. If you can do that, if you can defy human genetic potential on bread and fucking water and some Wheat Bix and maybe some vitamin C tablets, then you are fucking God, because you are defying human potential. Now, a lot of people disagree with me, and that's alright. You're a fucking noob, you don't have to agree with me, but you're fucking still wrong. So we've got Sebastian Coe, full natty bra, runs a 3:47, and you got El Garouge from Morocco, 3:43. The Sebastian Coe, full natty bra, and let's El Garouge, Morocco, 1999. 1999 is before EPO test ever came around. So 1990 is when the IOC banned EPO. So you got 10 years athletes could use EPO without ever getting caught at the time. Maybe backdate blood test, maybe, but you get a 10-year period where you can gain 10 to 20% performance boost. And you're saying people aren't using it. They're not using it when your fucking job depends on you winning. A lot of people don't understand, unless you're a professional athlete or you've hanged with professional athletes, especially in running and swimming. Cycling, you can be full natty bra and be a bottle carrier, domestic, help out in your team for sure. But when it comes to running, meeting the A criteria for the Olympics or the cutoffs, and you're coming from a competitive country where there's like deep talent, then yeah, what are you going to do? So that's just how it is. It's business as usual. And there's plenty of athletes out there who turn up and they're pretty natty. That's not their job. They may be their physios or their doctors or the teachers, or they work in a sports store during the week. And they're pretty good level and they train really well. And they're pack fillers. They're fucking pack fillers. You never see them at the front of big races. Unless it's a local race, park run or whatever, like the one I do. But the reality is, if you're a champ, where you're making big coin, then you've got to be in the hot sauce, otherwise you won't be it. So the Kenyans getting busted. This is no surprise to me. No surprise at all. I've been saying it for 2001 when I first said, what are you going to do? You're going to pick potatoes for $2 a day? Or are you going to fucking dope to cope? Dope to cope or pick potatoes and corn for $2 a day? Now, what the fuck would you do if you're in that situation? And there's drug tests that are easy to pass. And here's the thing. These Kenyan runners are saying that if you pay enough money to the corrupt officials, it's under the table. But if you don't pay, you pay. If you don't pay them, you pay the bill. Isn't it fucking crazy? It's a corrupt fucking world. IAAF, in my honest opinion, dirty as the fucking rag I used to clean my bike this morning. Dirty as fuck, in my opinion. But, and Usain Bolt though, he's definitely natty. He's beaten Justin Gatlin, who was Justin Gatlin's claim to fame. Busted. How many times was Justin Gatlin suspended for doping infractions? How many times did he test positive? Correct me if I'm wrong. But Usain Bolt, Mr. Chicken Nugget, he can beat a fucking convicted doper. How the fuck does he do that? I wonder how he does that. Interesting. You go and do steroids for just 1 month and see how much improves your sprint time. Now, and you try and work out, how does someone beat an Olympic medalist who who's on drugs? How do you beat that person naturally? How do you do it? Is it special bananas and special yams? I don't know. I don't know.
I've said it for 7 years. I've said it for longer than 7 years. I have never doped.
Did you ever take banned substances to enhance your cycling performance?
Yes.